Hello Light Warriors, welcome to our level 1 stretching class. To get started, we put our feet together, keep your knees locked, and our first exercise is touching our toes. So we're going to lean over and we're going to touch our toes. If you can go to the floor, try to go to the floor and touch the floor. If you can go to knuckles, try to go to knuckles. And if you can put your fists on the ground, try to put your fists on the ground. Now we're going to twist ourselves around to the left. If you can touch the floor, you can use that to help you twist yourself around. If not, just try to grab your shoe and your ankle here and use that to twist you around a little bit more. It helps to stretch the muscles and tendons behind your knee. And back to the center and over to the right and twist as far as you can. Again, if you need to, you grab your shoe and your ankle, that's fine. If you can touch the floor, and you just go ahead and use that to help you turn yourself around. And back to the center. Now, without coming up, pick up your right foot, put it over your left, and down once again. Now, ready? Inhale. And exhale. Let's touch your toes or the floor, and try to go to knuckles or fists if you can. Now, we're going to turn to the left. So we use the floor or your foot to turn yourself as far as you can and stretch the tendons and muscles behind your knee. And back to the center. And now we're going to twist to the right. And inhale. Exhale and twist. And back to the center. Again, without coming up, pick up your left foot now. Put it over your right foot and down once again. And we touch the floor. And we're going to go to the left now. Twist around. Ready? Inhale. Exhale and twist. And back to the center. Over to the right. And back to the center. And come on up slowly. The next exercise is called the Phoenix stretch. You're going to put your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And we're going to start out with our left foot coming up. Bring your toes up off the floor. Keep your heel on the ground. And we're going to lean over. And we're going to put our hands on either side of our toes here. And we're going to inhale. And exhale as we pull down. Now this time let's pull back more aggressively on our toes. Ready? Inhale. Exhale and pull. And back to the center. Without coming up, switch to your right foot now. Make sure your heel's on the ground, toes are up. Grab your toes with your fingertips, your hands, and ready, inhale. Exhale and pull down. And now we're going to try and pull back on our toes a little bit more this time. Ready, inhale. And exhale and pull. And back to the center. Now we're going to spread our feet out a little bit wider now. Okay, and we're going to do what we call the side-to-side stretch. And just put your hands on the ground and go to this side. Go to your right side. And bounce a little bit. Remember to try and keep your feet parallel on the floor, facing forward, not out at an angle, but facing directly forward in front of you. And go to your left side now. And bounce a little bit if you need to bounce a little bit. Okay, once again, we're going to go to our right side. Now, here's a little trick. I want you to put your elbow on the inside of your right knee. And now I want you to inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to lean forward onto your elbow. That helps to stretch out the groin area. Okay, very good. And now let's go to our left. Again, let's put our elbow inside of our knee and inhale. And exhale, lean forward onto your elbow. And we're done. And now let's sit on the floor and let's get ready for the half lotus exercise. Okay, now we're going to do the half lotus position. We're going to start by putting our left leg on the bottom and put our right leg up on top. If you can do that without using your hands, that's the best way to do it. If you need to use your hands, though, that is okay. All right, so right leg on top, circle your arms out, And use the weight of your hands to carry your body down. Don't touch the carpet. And try and sink as low and as far down as you can. Now stretch your right hand out. And left hand out. And your right hand out again. You should feel this stretch in your lower back. And your left hand out. Okay, now we're going to circle to our left knee. And we're going to grab underneath our knee and pull ourselves down. And try and touch your nose to your knee. All right, when you got that, we're going to circle to the center. Now all the way over to your right knee. Grab underneath your foot. Pull yourself down and touch your nose to your knee. And back to the center. Come on up. Now without using your hands, switch your feet so the left leg is on top now. And circle your hands out forward. And let the weight of your hands carry your body down. Try not to touch the carpet. You should feel that stretch in your lower back. Now stretch your right hand out. And your left hand out. And your right hand out as far as you can go. And your left hand out as far as you can go. Now circle to the left. Grab underneath your foot and pull yourself down and touch your nose to your knee. If you can go out a little bit further and go a little bit lower, that's okay. And back to the center. Over to the right now. Grab yourself under the knee and pull yourself down. And back to the center and up. Okay, now we're going to put both feet straight out in front of you. And we're going to lean forward and try and grab our toes. If you can't grab your toes, then just lean up and grab as far up on your legs as you possibly can. Okay? And then the goal is to pull yourself down as far as you can go. If you can grab your toes, the object is to pull your toes back while you're also pulling yourself forward. So it stretches your calves, your hamstring muscles, and your lower back at the same time. And let's pull forward and down. And remember, try and pull your calves back. If you can get your heels off the ground, that's even better. Okay, come on up. Now we're going to pull our right leg in to what we call the figure 4 position. From here, you're going to lean forward and try and grab your toes, okay, from the side. If you can't, then just grab as far up on your leg as you possibly can and pull yourself forward and down. Inhale, come up a little bit, and exhale, pull yourself forward and down again. Really give it a good tug. Try and stretch your calf muscles and your lower back too. And we'll gently let go and come on over to the side. Grab underneath your knee and pull yourself down, touching your nose to your knee. And then back to the center. Come on up. Now we're going to switch sides. Put your right leg out. Pull your left leg back and lean out. Grab up on your toes if you can, or as far up on your leg as you can, and pull yourself down and touch your nose to your knee. Remember to keep your knee locked and flat on the floor. Cheating does not help you. Now let's try and pull our toes back as much as we can. If you can get your ankles off the floor, that's great. If not, you will get there eventually. And down, and let's circle over to our left knee. Grab underneath your knee and pull yourself down. And back to the center and come on up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go on to the hurdler stretch. Okay, with the hurdler stretch, what you want to do is grab your right leg and pull it back behind you, and you want to have a nice open L position. Don't have your legs like this or up here like that. Pull it all the way back so you have a nice open L position. Make sure to grab your foot and pull it into your rump here, and then we're going to lean forward and grab our toes and pull the toes back, pulling yourself forward, and lean down and touch your nose to your knee. Make sure to try and pull your toes back. All right. Then without coming up, we're going to circle over to our outside knee. Stay as low as you can. And then grab your knee and pull yourself down and try and touch your nose to your knee. Once you've got that, we're going to come on up and we're going to do what we call lay back on it. We're going to stretch our quadriceps or our thigh muscles. So from here, just lay back on it. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. But the goal is to go all the way to the floor to stretch your quads or your quadriceps, your thigh muscles. All right, we're going to stay in that position for a couple minutes. We can kind of move a little bit from side to side. That kind of helps to stretch all the muscles in that group. And then come on up. Bring your leg forward, and then bring your left leg back. Make sure it's a nice good position, nice open L position. Pull your foot into your rump, and now let's lean forward, grab your toes, pull them back, stretching your calf muscles, your ankles, your Achilles tendon, and lean forward, touch your nose to your knee. Without coming up now, let's circle over to our outside knee. And grab underneath your knee and pull yourself down. The goal being trying to touch your nose to your knee. And if you have that, we'll go right into the lay back position. Come on up and then just lay back on it. You'll feel a nice stretch in your thighs, your quadricep muscles. And just breathe deeply. And when you're done, just come on up, and we're going to get ready for the spinal twist. With the spinal twist position, we're going to start by laying back flat on the floor. Put your arms out to your side, palms flat on the ground, and you're going to pick up your right leg and put it all the way over to by your left hand. Now inhale, exhale. And let that just relax. Let yourself relax into it. And bring your leg up and put it down. Now bring your left leg up. Bring it all the way over to your right hand. And inhale. Exhale and relax into it. And we're going to do that again. Okay, so bring your right leg up. Move it all the way over to by your left hand. And relax into it. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure to also try and keep your shoulders flat on the floor. And back. And bring your left leg up. Bring it all the way over to your right hand. Twisting your spine. Inhale. Exhale and relax into it. And bring it up and put it down. Come on up. And now we're going to go and do everybody's favorite, the front back splits. Okay, from here we're moving on to the front back splits. Everybody come on up onto your right knee. All right, with your left leg forward. Make sure you want to keep your knee straight and locked and pull your toes back. Put one hand on either side of your front leg, and the goal is to lean down on the first try and touch your nose to your knee. So we're just going to lean down here. Bounce a little bit if you need to, and we touch our nose to our knee. If you can do that comfortably, we're going to lean forward with one hand, grab our toes and pull them back, and try and touch our nose to our knee again. Once you can do that comfortably, now we're going to use both hands to grab our toes and pull them back a little more aggressively this time. And again, touch our nose to our knee. So grab our toes with both hands. We're going to pull them back and lean forward and down, touching our nose to our knee. Very good. You can do it. Make sure to keep your leg straight and locked. All right, and come on up. Now we're going to switch sides. Bring your left leg back and bring your right leg out. Remember to keep your knee straight and locked. Put one hand on either side of your front leg here and lean down. Touch your nose to your knee. Once you can do that, grab your toes with one hand. Lean forward and down. Inhale. And exhale as you go down. And once again, when you can do that comfortably, lean forward with both hands, grab your toes, and pull them back a lot more than before. And lean down, touch your nose to your knee. And then come on back up. That ends our Level 1 stretching program. If you have any questions, send us an email to info@lightwarrior.com and we'll get back to you right away. Thanks very much.